Hi boxing fans, it's Mickey Joe, the man in the know, big boxing, and this is my prediction for the Fury Wilder free fight. I believe it's going to be a Fury victory. I mean, that's the popular decision. But I just want to talk a bit about how I believe he um, go about finishing off Wilder for the third time. I know the first time was given a draw, but we all know it was a points win for Fury. But I guessed that I did actually have the draw. I had the draw. I thought it was just about. I think Canelo and Triple G fought, and Golovkin had it, and they give it a draw when because Canelo was the home fight, and I believe the same situation would happen. I thought Fury would be miles ahead on points. I didn't think he'd get knocked down, but he did. But he got back up, and he should have won on points. But as I thought, that he was a way fighter, and we can't moan too much because it happens over here frequently to foreign fighters who come over to fight and they don't get the rub of the green and some shocking decisions. So we can't moan too much when it happens to our boys. Well, anyway, I believe he'll blend in a performance from the first and second fight. Wilder will have a lot of nervous energy. And I'd just like to mention that Wilder has not really been talking anything beyond this fight. I know you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch and all that, and never overlook an opponent, but he's not even mentioned what he'd do if he'd win. I think this is just his retirement fund fight. I really do. I don't think he can Malik Scott. I don't know how good of a trainer. I don't think he's trained that many fighters. Definitely never world champions. But there you go. I mean, Ben Davison was relatively inexperienced, and Andy Lee as well, not as experienced as many trainers out there. But there you go. So, but Wilder 36, I don't think he's going to turn into a slick boxer overnight. Do you? So he's coming with the same set of skills he's had, limited. But that big punch, that big equalising punch, he's always got that. So that's always can come into play. But I think what Wilder would do is what he'll always do, is try and knock him out. But what Fury would do, I believe he would let Wilder use up a lot of energy. Wilder would have a lot of nervous energy because of the manner he was beaten in his last fight against Fury. That'd be in the back of his mind. He hasn't learned from that because he hasn't admitted defeat and moved forward from that. So he's not learned anything really. Not if by listening to him. I think this is just a retirement fight. So he will try and just get him out of there as early as he can. But what Fury should do is just sit back, let him use up all this energy, then put his foot on the gas. That's what I think he'd do. I think it'd be too obvious to try and do what he done in the second fight straight away. So he'll play with him a bit, and then he'll go for the knockout, and it'll be a bit later on this time. So we're looking at rounds sort of 9 or 10. I'd go with 10. That was my prediction. I was around that last time, so might put a pound or something just to cover my bets or something either side, you know. But that's my prediction. Don't put your house on it, on my say so. I'm just a boxing fan. And if it goes tits up, then I'm going to delete this video and deny all knowledge of ever making it. Anyway, good luck, boxing fans, and God bless.